Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Has it at the 11. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular when the back ended up being the target and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
65, 65. There we go. Sack. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Steelers will take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yellow. Return.
A give right side. Here's Lloyd. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They run once more with Lloyd. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, a run with Lloyd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Guerrero. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, it's Garindo. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Devin White hauls him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there still reeling from that interception.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. 43. 43. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
15 yards. It's now third down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Brown on the inside give. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of it. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll be facing 4th down. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for the back that time. And that takes them to 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Hand off here to Lloyd. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Man in motion out of the slot. Now give left side to Lloyd. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
43, 43, 15. Hero, 15.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers pushing for a score before the break. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running left with Lloyd. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Lloyd running dead ahead. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Third down, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up first and 10. Slot man motioned over. Mahomes on first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
15, yellow.
Working inside the red zone. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. He's going to keep this one. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos, 15, 5 here. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Right. Collect. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Right, that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Here's second and 11. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on third and long. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Looking for a throw here. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Still sticking with the passing game. And the Steelers get home. They drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Trying again, following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's a throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be their football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. He can run it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yellow, yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
Tight.
Running right is Lloyd. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Offense in the hurry up here. To the ground with Lloyd. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And it's 4th down. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The return game a weapon here as he picks up 27. And the Steelers have a short field in front of them as they take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Hey, 43.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. This is hauled in by Lloyd. And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 34. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Now, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Back now, pressure on its way. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Attack, attack! Hey, 57, 57.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Called in by Gray. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Buys time, rolling right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Flush down now to his left. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Austin's there to haul it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And they pick him off again. Christian is in with the INT. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Go. Fire down these two. Yellow. My turn.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Legette's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
And McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buying some time, and they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens trying to do some window dressing. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Go.
Look into the air here. He stays up. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it again. Hauled in left side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Completes this one to Gray. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 22 on second down. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Come 19, ready. Set go.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
14. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. And the Steelers line it up to go for 2 once more.
Easy. Return.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hey, smash.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
He'll get this one to Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers.